That's really good, wasn't it?
Yeah, we found M, by the way.
We did, and we celebrated by having some cold coffee. Well,
we planned to have M&Ms. We thought that'd be really funny, but she didn't.
But she didn't find that funny at all. In fact, she said, "You say another word, I'll have you killed."
Yeah.
Much, isn't it, really?
Yeah. Well, that's not it though. She also called me sexist.
And me, misogynistic.
And she called us dinosaurs.
I love dinosaurs.
I do. Although I do love M, I can't stay angry at her for that long.
I love turkeys.
Oh, I love turkey dinosaurs.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, that's why mums go to Iceland. Cheap jokes are the best. So, we're on to formula again, but this time it's rearranging formula. So, if you're not very good with formula and you didn't watch the video before this, watch that then this one. They add together. But
it's good.
Rearranging formula. I'll give you a nice easy one to start.
Warm up.
V equals U plus AT. Now this is actually a physics one.
It is, I recognise that. I'll change colour, I think.
Yeah, okay. And you're finding out what T equals. So you're rearranging to make T what's called the subject of the formula, which means you have to put T on the other side of the equals and everything else over the other side.
Yeah. It's not quite as simple as just putting a T on one side.
No, you've got to apply this in an algebraic fashion.
Absolutely.
There's no numbers.
So, as if there was numbers, if there was two numbers here, to get rid of that times on that side, you'd divide on the other side.
Yeah.
But first, I don't put this U over.
Now if you just have a number, you can minus it from both sides, and you do exactly the same thing with algebra.
So we have V minus U
Because you've minus U from that side, it's gone, and then it's V minus U equals AT, as Drew said.
And you should always do the pluses and minuses first.
Yep, because it then makes it much simpler.
And then, like I said before, that was a number we divide by it, so now just divide by A.
Yep.
So it becomes V minus U all over A, and that will equal T.
And that's a nice simple one. Now going a full grade up, I believe this is grade B stuff, is a really tricky one.
Okay.
And this is as hard as they get in terms of this chapter.
Red pen time.
Absolutely. I'll write the question in blue.
Oh, okay.
V equals root 2GH. Also a physics one. It actually means something, this one. But rearrange that to make H the subject of the formula. It's as hard as it's going to get.
Yeah.
And the reason is to start off with this square root, then a number, then a letter, then a letter.
Yeah, so it makes all the things up at once. So it has square root now. I think that's the thing to get rid of first.
Yes, you can't divide by G when it's in the square root. It doesn't make any sense. It wouldn't give you the right answer. So the root has to be done first.
So to get rid of roots on both sides, you square both sides. But square that side, this becomes V squared equals R2GH.
And that's probably the hardest step, which is probably why it's a full grade above the previous example I did.
Yeah. And now I want to have H on the side. So you can divide by 2 and then divide by G, but you can divide by both of them at the same time as both times. So that would become V squared over 2G equals H.
Yep, and that's right. Another way of expressing the same thing would be a half of V squared over G equals H. That means the same thing.
Yeah.
Just in case you see that as an answer and go, but I didn't get that these guys taught us to do this answer. That means the same thing.
Yeah.
These are different ways of expressing it though. So always do the root first. That's why it's probably a grade up.
Yeah, I think the differences are all because of the order you do it in. So always do the pluses first, and then we have a big root over everything, get that rid of first. Stuff like that.
Alternatively, if it was in brackets and it was all squared, you'd square root it first.
Yeah.
So that's that.
That is. And like, does M want a word?
I think she does.
I hope it's not a rude word.
No, I'm hoping the mission's finished.
007!